Wearing a mask or having an identity that you had no choice over, did not choose for yourself, and would not have chosen for yourself. That was me. November of 2023, my oldest daughter, who was working for me at the time, out of the blue, decided that she was going to become estranged from me. Wrote me an email of everything I've ever done wrong in my life. Everything on that email had been addressed. But fast forward, it was really a blessing because it made me look within. It made me work on myself. It allowed me to understand who I am, the power that I have, and the woman that I am now because of that deep hurt. She not only chose this, she also got my family involved. So I've basically been being bullied since 2023 by my own family members, my youngest sister. My daughter also brought her baby sister into it, so she decided to become estranged from me a little less than a year ago after I bought a house for her, and we were sharing that, basically just being used. And then my mother decided, I don't know, sometime around June of this past year, to join in on the bullying. But her way is just silence. So no return calls or texts at Thanksgiving or Christmas. Everybody just blocked me and just pretended like I was dead, except for me. And in doing the work on myself, and most recently, doing some work with Tony Robbins, where he really, really pushed us to do the hard things, I wrote a letter to my oldest daughter and to my mother, releasing myself from this bullying, from this identity of estrangement. And I was very cordial, I was very loving, but this is not an identity that I chose or anything that I did. I'm no longer willing to hold any guilt or shame because I am strong and I am worth it. And I'm not going to let these people bully me any longer. So today, in my session with my counselor, because yes, I've been seeing a counselor, several of them, and the one I have now is just fantastic. And we do EMDR. And what I had envisioned was this boulder that's been on my back that literally has just been shoving me down further and further and further, like into the sand. And I've released that. I've come up to the sand. I'm walking on the beach. I threw that boulder into the ocean because I will no longer carry the identity of estrangement. If my sister doesn't want to be in my life, so be it. If my daughters don't want to be in my life, so be it. If my mother doesn't want to be in my life, so be it. I am no longer wearing that mask or hiding from myself or from anybody else because I deserve better. I am worth it. And I will not be treated disrespectfully any longer. And the reason I'm sharing this is because I know so many of us have shame or guilt that we hold inside of us. And even if, on the outward we have a smile or we, exchange pleasantries, on the inside we're hurting. And sometimes we feel like we're dying. So to just be able to release that has been so helpful. And my husband has been my biggest cheerleader. And it's actually allowed us to grow closer. So there is a light at the end of the tunnel. There is, beauty at the end of this horrible thing that I went through, but it's okay. It was there to teach me. I've learned and I'm better for it. And find the support that you need. You have your cheerleaders. You are worth it. Don't let anybody label you or bully you to make themselves feel better. Take care of you because you matter. Thank you, and we'll see you next time.